And last but not least, I want to salute Miss Martha Nell Brady, whose birthday is today, and she is years old. Happy birthday, Mom. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Dudley Ringleberry are celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary. Willard Dexter is 98 years young tomorrow. There will be a family reunion at the Dingleberry house tomorrow. Now that we've rounded up enough of the relatives, they're still speaking to one another. And talking about speaking to one another, and anniversary, I want to point out that my wife and I are having an anniversary the last day of this month on Christmas Eve, or New Year's Eve. We'll be celebrating 24 years.
Hey, knucklehead, that's 22 years!
I was almost as loud as she was. Don't see her when she really gets moved. Okay, Miss Dudley, she was Marge Whiffletree. She was an old Whiffletree on her father's side before she got hitched up to a Ringleberry. She's still using the plow she set up housekeeping with. She was born in this country during her early years. Her advice to young girls today is to learn to cook and wash dishes. It'll come in handy in case you can't find a husband. Her chief disappointment in life was when her husband retired, because retirement means half as much money and twice as much husband. She would have liked to went to Florida and increase the population down there every year. And poor old Dudley, all he would like to do is shop in Georgia for a little peach and quiet. Dudley spends his time trying to figure out how much money he would have saved if he had stayed single. He hasn't spoke to his wife in 3 years. He didn't have a chance. It's not that they don't get along. He's a little hard-headed, and he doesn't want to interrupt her. He doesn't mind her having the last word, just wishes she'd get to it. But what about 98 years old today, Willard Dexter? Smart as a whistle. He was all ready for us to take his picture. Hair combed, vest dry cleaned, chin wiped off. And he don't take any chances with his hair. He wore his winter underwear all last summer. His granddaughter tells me she hates to see winter come because he seems lost without his fly swatter. His memory is not what it used to be. He often smokes through the band on his cigars, but he can remember back as far as the time when $1 was worth 59 cents. He got a shirt for his birthday, but by the time he got all the pins out of it, he was too tired for the party. Now, Willard was a successful man. And to be a successful man, you've got to make more money than what your wife can spend. And if you're going to be a successful wife, you've got to be able to find such a man. Happy birthday, Willard. We'll see you next year. Merry Christmas to all you folks out there in corn country. Be sure your stockings are clean before you hang them on the mantle tonight. And for right now, that's the 5 o'clock news. I'll be back later with the 6 o'clock news.
Okay, Santa, who's going to deliver the shark presents this year?
Well, that would be Santa Claus.
Why? Santa is just on the 30 gardens at this time of the year.
So you go ho, ho, ho!
Oh, gosh.
Now we're not ones go round spreading rumors. Why really we're just not gossipy kind. No, you'll never win with us repeating gossip. So you better be sure and listen close the first time. in trouble with Rosita.
Some of y'all girls can't tell the truth. And some of you don't know the truth, and the rest of you don't know what the truth is. I'll get back with y'all later, but I'm going to get a haircut right now. Well, if I don't get a haircut, I'm going to get a dog tag. Barbara, how you going to do it?
Come on in, Phil. How you doing?
Hey, string bang, hose hat, and do not put a crease in it. I want everything look like you now.
Say hello to Grandpa String Bean over here.
How y'all doing, Junior and string bang? You doing pretty good?
Well, Philip, how you doing?
Well, I'm just here, real lucky.
I guess you heard about my terrible misfortune this past week, did you?
No, I ain't.
Well, I lost my grand old uncle.
Well, that was bad.
No, that was good.
How come?
Because you left me $50,000.
Well, that was good.
No, that was bad.
Well, how come?
Because when the internal revenue got finished with me, I didn't have the $25,000 left.
Well, that was bad.
No, that was good.
How come?
Because I went out and bought me an airplane with that money, and I learned how to fly.
Oh, that was good. That was fine.
No, that was good.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Here. How come?
Well, I flied upside down the other day, and I fell out of that darn airplane.
You did? How come?
No, that's good.
How come?
Well, I looked down below me, there was this great big old haystack, just right down below me.
That was good.
No, that was bad.
How come?
When I got closer, this big old pitchfork aimed right at me.
That was fine.
No, that was good.
How come?
Well, I missed the pitchfork.
That was good.
No, that was bad.
That was bad.
I missed the haystack too. No, that was good. Well, I bounced around there for a little while, and directly an ambulance came and picked me up and took me to the hospital.
Well, how come?
No, that's bad. I was there the next day, and directly I took a turn for the nurse.
Oh, that was bad.
No, that was good.
How come?
Because my wife walked in the next morning and caught me kissing and hugging on that nurse.
That was bad. That was bad. That wouldn't be in my book.
My wife came in and caught me kissing on that nurse.
Oh, that was real good. That was bad.
She said, Archie,
Yeah.
if you're going to conduct yourself that way and kiss and hugging that nurse, I'm going home and pack my clothes and I'm going back home to live with Mama.
Oh, that was good. Hey, Dad, forget it. It's going over now.
Now, here's the Reynolds Trio. Frank, Sue, and Mark performing Didn't He Shine?
The world of fear and darkness came alive as bright as day.
when you cross Santa with a detective? Santa Claus.
Pardon me, dear, if I seem bitter. There's no defense for my broken dreams. I didn't know I married a quitter. My life is coming apart at the seams.
Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You had never, and you were gone.
Hey, Cody, what is snow making for breakfast?
Well, that'd be frosted snowflakes.
Junior, that new litter of pups that you got over at your house, when they was born, you said they was Republicans. And now you're going around telling everybody they was Democrats.
Sheriff, that was 3 weeks ago. They got their eyes open now.